My name is Rahilla Tarfa. I'm a fourth-year graduate student in a partnership program between Brown University and the National Institutes of Health. I was born in Gainesville, Georgia, and when I was 4, I had moved back to Nigeria with my family. And after completing my secondary school years, came to University of Maryland, Baltimore County, where I majored in bioinformatics and computational biology. Upon graduating, I started my PhD work in neuroscience at the NIH. Dating back to when I was in college, I was always interested in neuroscience, and I always wanted to study a neurological disorder, so some of them like Parkinson's or Huntington's or Alzheimer's. And currently I actually get to do that, where I study the neurons that are affected by Parkinson's disease, which are the dopamine neurons located in the midbrain area. So one challenge that I had to overcome was when I originally left Nigeria to come for college at University of Maryland, Baltimore County. And that was very difficult at first because, as we all know, those are the formative years of in one's life as you embark on your college journey. And so it was very difficult actually to get through it without my family being very close to me. But thankfully I had a very nice support system of friends and also the professors at University of Maryland, Baltimore County, which were very helpful. Ever since I was a little kid, I think I've always been interested in science. It first started with me wanting to be a physician, and so I remember asking my parents, saying, well, if I wanted to become a doctor when I grow up, like, what do I need to do? And I remember them telling me, well, you need to be interested in science, chemistry, biology, integrated science, and the like. A typical day depends on whether it's an experimental day or a data analysis day. So if it's an experimental day, I try to come in early and spend my morning just setting up for my experiment, and in the afternoon I'll actually record from the neurons that I typically record from. And these experiments typically take anywhere from 6 to 9 hours, so that would be a pretty long day for me. And on a data analysis day, I would just come in early in the morning and just spend all day just analyzing my data on a computer software program. So I have two favorite things about working at NIH. One is the resources. There are just a lot of resources. For example, we get access to a lot of microscopes that we can use that just allow us to be able to look into the brain. So another thing I really enjoy is the fact that we have the ability to attend different talks from leading scientists all over the world. And typically in a week you'll have multiple visits from different scientists, and it's really great because you can just attend them at any time of the day that they're occurring. So I think the single most important thing is to keep being curious and to keep asking questions. Science is definitely not easy. It's definitely not something that comes natural to a lot of people. So it's important to keep seeking help from your teachers, your parents, your siblings, older students in your school. Just keep asking questions, keep seeking help, and you'll definitely get there. Let's see. So if I wasn't a scientist, I would be a writer. I grew up enjoying the process of writing, and I still write currently, but not as much as I would like to. And I like to imagine that if I wasn't being a scientist full-time, I would actually, maybe spend my time on a beach somewhere, just spending my days reading and writing. And I think that would be pretty nice, actually. But the good thing about being in science is I actually get to spend time still currently writing up my research, and a lot of PIs or principal investigators do actually spend their time writing, just not on a beach.